it won't work. Okay, lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise straight and roll it out. Find a comfortable position for your body. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. And slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Pull the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the old spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to let go. Feel your body softening and relaxing. Feel the contact of your body with the ground. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Let go all tensions. One more time. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and then nestle deeper into the skull. Relax the skin on your face. And clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back. The muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there too, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long but easy breath. Observe the air entering your body and expanding your body with every inhalation. Feel it. Feel the expansion. And when you exhale, visualize all the tensions, all the things that are not needed in your life going out of your body. Inhale. Expand your body. Exhale. Get rid of all things that are not needed. Keep your breath soft and easy. With every inhalation, you recharge your body. With every exhalation, you free your body and mind. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, keep this deep breath, but hold your breath for a few seconds. At the end of the inhalation and at the end of the exhalation, use those little moments to feel. When you inhale, you recharge your body. Hold your breath and feel this energy. Exhale. And at the end of the exhalation, hold your breath to feel the release, to feel the freedom. To feel the peace. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath, just for a few seconds. Feel your breath becoming lighter and lighter, more and more silent. And now start an abdominal breath where only the belly moves, not the chest. Even if this means that your breath doesn't feel complete, doesn't seem really full, keep your breath just on the belly. And allow the belly to move. When you inhale, the navel moves up. When you exhale, move toward the spine. When you inhale, your belly becomes bigger. When you exhale, the navel moves down toward the spine. Focus the movement just on the belly. And from the next breath, move to a thoracic breath, where the belly doesn't move anymore, and it's just the belly, and just the chest expanding with every inhalation. So keep the belly gently activated in order to keep it in this position without moving. And push the chest to the side, the ribs to the side, to expand your chest. With every inhalation, feel the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation. Few more breaths. The belly doesn't move, it's just the chest expanding with every inhalation and becoming more compact with every exhalation. Okay, now I wanted to create a breath starting on the belly and then moving up to the chest, like a sort of wave, starting almost on the hips and then growing, allowing the belly to move, and then the chest to expand at its maximum. Also for the exhalation, the movements start from the belly. So the belly is the first to become more compact. And only in the second moment, the chest. Inhale, belly move. And then chest. Exhale, belly moves first. And then chest. Keep on breathing with this technique. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. While doing this movement, this technique, observe your body and observe that you need to keep the chest open, using the muscles in order to exhale first on the belly and then on the chest. Become aware that you can move the belly without moving the chest. Just using the muscles of your rib cage. When you inhale, first on the belly and then on the chest. At the end of the exhalation and inhalation, you can feel that the muscles of your rib cage work to keep the chest expanded. And you need to keep those muscles active in order to exhale first on the belly. Last moments, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. And one more time. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Go back to a normal breath. not controlled. And observe again the feelings, the emotion. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting up comfortably. You can sit also over a bolster if you want to, because we're gonna keep on focusing on two other pranayama techniques. The first one is Bhastrika, is a technique that we already did. Well, actually, both are techniques that we already did. The Bhastrika is the one that you use keeping the control of your muscles, the breathing muscles, to keep both inhalation and exhalation active. I'm going to show you, and then we're going to do it together. We're going to do 3 cycles of 10 breaths. It's kind of easy because you simply have to keep the active phases, so inhalation, exhalation, active and strong, powerful from the beginning till the end, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. So keeping the spine straight, you simply do this. Just that. Try and keep the shoulders as much as you can relaxed. The face will contract. I know that. In a dreamy world, it wouldn't be contracting. But for instance, I have the nostrils, which are quite thin. So I kind of have to, in order to do this technique in a proper way, I have to kind of open the nostrils. So I have to keep a sort of contracted face, if you don't know. So try and relax your face at your maximum. Even if it's hard, it will come. For the shoulders, try and keep it as much as you can relax from the start. Okay? So keep the spine straight. If you want to, you can close your eyes just to focus even more on your breath and keep the breath active, strong and powerful from the beginning till the end, both for the inhalation and for the exhalation. Let's start. Go back to a normal breath. And let's start again. You may experience some feelings. Observe, become a witness without judging. Just observe. And then let's start for the third one. Back to a normal breath. Observe if there's any feelings. Leave those feelings. And then open your eyes. Now we're gonna do a technique which is way harder. So actually we're gonna do the first approach. Okay, my video stopped, so I have to start it again. But you can still listen to me. Yes, okay. So the technique that we're gonna do is a technique where you use the exhalation. So you keep a really active, strong, and fast exhalation, and you inhale using the force of the exhalation. So the inhalation is passive. In order to let you feel that a little bit more, I want you to observe your normal breath. So now I want you to just observe your inhalation and exhalation of 2 deep breaths. So inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Okay. Now, maybe you already felt that, but you can feel 2 different phases for the inhalation and for the exhalation. The first part of the inhalation is almost passive. The air enters naturally, enters really easily on your lungs, into your lungs. In the second part, you need to activate the muscles of your rib cage to expand the chest and kind of suck the air in. Same thing will happen for the exhalation. In the first part is passive. First part of the deep exhalation, the deep breath, the exhalation is passive because you simply let go the muscles of your rib cage. So it's kind of like your lungs come back to a normal size. And so to be normal, you have to push the air out. So this is the first part is passive. The second part is active. So you need to use the abdominal muscles and in part also the ribcage muscles to push the air out. So now, 1 deep breath, taking consciousness of this active and passive phases. Okay? So inhale. Feel the difference between the 2 phases and exhale. Especially for the exhalation, you can really divide the 2 phases. So let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale, trying to divide the 2 phases. Okay. When you exhale really deep, you can feel, you can really feel that the first part is passive because the air will be sucked into your lungs. So now, inhale as you want. Exhale as deep as you can. So first passive and then active. Then let go and feel the passive and then the active. Okay? Just one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Passive, active as much as you can. And then passive, let go, and active. Okay, good. So now the technique that we're gonna do, because this was just the explanation of what we're gonna do, is using the passive inhalation to inhale, not using the active one. So in order to have enough air, you need to exhale as much as you can, as fast as you can, as powerful as you can. So we're going to do just 3 times, one first cycle of 3 breaths. The first one is really easy because you inhale normally and then you push the air out. Then you use just the passive inhalation and you exhale again. And then again, only passive inhalation and you exhale again. I'll show you. So first one is easy. Just that. Just 3. So inhale, exhale, fast. Passive, exhale, fast. Exhale, fast. So this one, you have to do it at your own pace. But remember that the breath will be really short. That's why we're gonna do 2 more times, 2 more cycles, but just for 3 or maximum. If you really feel good, 5. The normal cycle is 10, but we're not there again, there yet. So do it at your own pace. Remember that the first one is easy. You push the air out, then you simply let the air enter passively on your lungs. You don't activate the active phase, so you don't activate the muscles of your rib cage to inhale deeply. And just with a small amount of the air that you have from the passive inhalation, you do the active exhalation again. Okay? Good. So one more time. Well, the two cycles. 1 cycle to start with. Inhale normally. And 3 or 5 maximum breaths. Okay. It's not super easy, I know. Because the more you do, the less air you have. It will come, it will be easier and easier. So 1 last cycle, 3 or 5, your own pace. Inhale. Okay, good. Good. Okay, now straighten your legs.
Keep your spine straight. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Put your hands next to the hips, down on the ground, on your fingertips. So no weight on the hands. Roll the legs inward and roll the hips forward. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Good. Now, bend your right leg. Move the knee as much as you can toward the chest. Yes. And lift your heel. Just the heel. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your right leg. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Bend your left leg and lift the heel. 3 breaths. And relax. Good. Bend your right leg, slide the right ankle under the left knee. Bend your left leg in front, keep your feet flexed, put your hands over the knees. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward and start leaning forward. Keep your spine straight as much as you can. When you reach your maximum, wherever it is, stay there for 3 breaths. You can also find a more comfortable position with your for your arms. That's good. And at the end of the 3rd breath, relax your spine and go all the way down. You may experience some interesting feelings because you're shaping your body the way you want. So you know, the body is quite lazy often. It doesn't want to change. While staying in this position, you're not just using your muscles and stretching the muscles and shaping your body, but more importantly, you're shaping your mind. You're living the interesting feelings, but you consciously decide that they're okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna change my life because it hurts. And actually, the more you stay there, the less it will hurt. Because your body will change, allowing the muscles to stretch in the good direction. Gently come back up. Straighten your legs. Hands next to the hips. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Bend your left leg, slide the left ankle under the right knee. Bend the right knee in front. Keep the feet flexed. Hands over the knees, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward. Go to your maximum with the spine straight. When you found your maximum, stay there. You may find a comfortable position for the arms. And now let go. Go all the way down. Relax your arms. Relax your neck, your face. If you feel a lot of pressure of the outer ankle against the ground, keep your feet flex. It will help. And again, stay there. Surrender, but in a conscious way. Not because you cannot do anything, but because you want to do nothing. Because actually, while you don't move, your body is stretching in the good direction. You're shaping your body and mind while doing nothing. So yeah, as you can understand, it's not true that you're not doing nothing. Doing a lot of things. The harder things are done when you're not moving, because you're going deeper, on a deeper level. And gently come back up. Good. Now, put the two knees in contact, two feet in contact. Walk back with your feet. Grab your legs and find a balance. Good. Breaths. Okay, now cross your legs again. Put your hands over the knees. Inhale. When you inhale, arch your spine and look up. You can use the hands to deepen the movement. Exhale, round your spine, look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. One more time, inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Good. Now, create small circles, really small ones, with your shoulders. Yes, no more than that. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now straighten your arms to the side, quite low, almost touching the ground. Palm of the hand facing down. Create circles with your arms. Again, the small ones. And keep it low. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now still with your arms straight, roll the arms outward and inward, outward and inward, outward and inward. One more time, outward and inward. Hands over the knees again. Create again circles with your with your shoulders, both on one side and on the other side. Good. Straighten your arms in front of you and interlace the thumbs. And block the thumb with the index. So you're kind of creating two rings. Okay. Bend your elbows. Keep the elbows just a little bit lower than your shoulders. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. And now push the elbows out. Keep the sternum lifted. Shoulders down. And relax. Yes, it is intense. I know. Hands in prayer position, just in front of the chest. Loop the sternum, shoulder blades down. Keep the forearm as much as you can straight, in a straight line. Okay. And now push more and more the palm of the hand one against the other. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. So in this way, you're activating the muscles of your shoulders, but also stretching your wrists. Okay, relax. And create circles with your shoulders again. Turn also on the other side. Good. Now, left leg forward, right leg forward, left knee down. If you want to, you can take a folded blanket and put it just under the knees, or you can just do a set of cushioning for the knees. Hands on the waist, but in a comfortable way. Keep the right leg straight. Push with your left feet down to the ground. And feel the activation of the groin, left groin. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip forward. If you can put your hands down on the ground. If the ground is really far away, you can use blocks, or you can put your hands over the legs. Keeping the legs really active, especially if you have the upper extension of the knees. So if your knees can go behind the natural line, push the big toe, the right big toe down. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Stay there. Bend your right leg and push the hip down and forward as much as you can. Stay there. And change side. So right knee right under the hips, left feet forward. Keep the left leg straight. Push with your right feet against the ground to activate your thigh and groin. Tilt your hip forward. Start leaning forward. Put a good position for your hands. So either on the ground or on the blocks or on the leg. If it is on the leg, focus on pushing the big toe down in order to avoid any upper extension. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, stay there. Bend your left leg and push the hip forward and down. 3 breaths. Change leg again. Tilt your hip forward again. Hands either down on the ground or on the leg. Bend your right knee. Push the hips forward and down. And now push with the top of your feet, left feet, down to the ground, like you want to lift the knee. And feel the different activation of your muscles. And then change side again. Left leg forward, tilt your hip forward, hands down or on the leg. Bend your leg, push your hip forward and down. And now start pushing with the top of your right feet against the ground, like you want to lift the right knee. Stay there. And relax. Okay. Stand up. In Tadasana. Hands on the waist, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Move the 2 elbows back, but not too much. The idea is to find a compromise where you feel that this part of your body is expanded, but you don't feel much the tension between the shoulder blades. So find a compromise. It's not just that, it's a comfortable compromise. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders, like you want to stretch and lengthen your cervical spine. Now, push the big toes down, both. Look forward, tilt your hip forward, and slowly start going with the torso parallel to the ground. Push with the big toes down. Keep on pushing the sternum forward, shoulder blades back. Good, that's perfect. And gently come back up. Right feet forward, but not too much, less than usual. Hands on the waist. Again, move the 2 elbows back to find the compromise. Push the big toes down. Roll the legs gently inward. Tilt your hip forward and go down. Again with the torso parallel to the ground. And come back up. Still with the legs in this position, we're going to do something, a variation, which is harder for the balance. So in case, you can just move next to a wall, in case you will need, because we're going to do almost the same, but with the heel, the left heel lifted. So, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, Elbows gently back. Lift your left heel. Tilt your hip forward. Keep on pushing the big toes down. Stay there. Come back up. And lower your left heel. Okay. Now harder. We move in this position with the left leg, left heel lifted, and then we'll lift also the right one while having the torso parallel to the ground. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, elbows close to each other but in a comfortable way. Lift your left heel, tilt your hip forward, push with the big toes down, and then lift also the right heel. Stay there. Lift your torso and lower your heels. Good. Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Big toes pushing down, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, elbows back, tilt your hip forward, and go with the torso parallel to the ground. Stay there. And come back up. Lift your right heel. Tilt your hip forward. Torso parallel to the ground. Keep on pushing the big toes down. Come back up and lower your heel. And now prepare for the more balancing pose. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, elbows back. Lift your right heel. Tilt your hip forward, torso parallel to the ground. Lift your left heel. 3 breaths. Lift your torso and lower your heels. Good, 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 good. Now, do you have the blocks? Or also some books will be good. If you don't have the blocks or the books, it's not a problem. Take the mat and roll the mat. I'm going to show you also the variation with the mat. When you roll the mat, you create the same, roughly, you can create the same height of the blocks. There, you put the front part of your feet on either the blocks or the mat, and you just stay there. So doing so with the heel lower than your toes, you will stretch the calf muscles that you just used in the exercise that we did. Good. Stay there. Now bend your knees just a tiny bit. Stay there. out of this torture. Okay. Now we're not done yet. Since you have the blocks, you can use the blocks, or you can use the bolster, or you can use also a chair, because we're gonna go a little bit deeper in what we started to do. So, right leg forward, left leg back, just a tiny bit. No need to have a wide stance. Tilt your hip forward, but go the more that you can down. And allow the hands to either touch the ground or the blocks or the bolster. And now lift your left leg, left heel. More, as much as you can. And lower your left heel. Yeah, good. Again, lift your heel, lean forward, and lower your heel again. Okay. Now, lift your heel again. Lift also your left leg. Keep it parallel to the ground. And down. Starting position again. Again, lean forward, lift your heel, lift your leg. Since you have the hands on the ground or on the blocks, lift also your right heel. Heel, not the arm. Okay. Lower your heels and come back. Come back up. Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Hands on the waist to start with. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Move the two elbows closer. Tilt your hip forward. Go all the way down. Put your hands either on the ground or over the bolster or over the blocks. Well, lift the right heel. And down. Again. And down. Lift it up again. And lift the leg parallel to the ground. Down. Lean forward. Lift your right leg. Lift your left heel. Down. And back to the starting position. Lovely. Now, we're going to use the wall. So, I want you to create almost the same position that we just did. Almost. Because we were like this. And now I want you to do this. So it's almost the same. So left feet down on the ground, pointing straight to the wall. Right leg either parallel to the ground or slightly higher. If you can put your feet slightly higher than your hips, it will be easier to keep the position. Because if you have it right at 90 degrees, it will be easier to just let down. Okay. Now, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Twist your torso to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right leg, wherever is comfortable for you. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and keeping the right arm completely relaxed. Push just the right shoulder back into the left. Back to center. Keep the right leg there. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward, and walk with your hands toward the wall. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Now, bend your right knee and push the hip forward. Stay there. Straighten your right leg again and lower the right leg. Left leg against the wall. Keep the two legs straight. Right feet pointing straight toward the wall. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. You can find a difference between left and right, which is normal. And in case it's too hard for you to keep the feet against the ground, you can take a chair and just put it under. So it will not go down. Yeah, that's perfect. Lovely. Good. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward. Walk with your hands forward toward the wall. You don't need to touch the wall if it's not good today. Well, it looks good anyway. Bend your left knee and push the hip forward. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Straighten the left leg again and lower the feet. Now, we're going to do something different. It's all a preparation for the final pose. Well, actually, this is the final one, I think. So, now I want you to put your hands down, or even more, even better, over the blocks that you will put just here, but put your feet against the wall. So we're doing the same thing but supported. Yeah, that's good. Right leg down, left leg against the wall. Okay, keep the two legs straight. Lower the left leg a little bit. You have it a little bit too high. Okay, push the heel against the ground, against the wall. And now, if you feel stable enough, put your hands next to the legs. Try with both hands. And relax. Yes, that's good. The idea is to have the weight pushing against the wall, giving you the stability. So it's a strong variation, I know. But already with just one hand is perfect. Good. Now we're going to do on the other side. So tilt your hip forward, put your hands over the blocks, straighten your right leg back, push with the heel, right heel against the ground, push with the left feet against the ground to give you the stability. Yes, that's beautiful. And done. Good. Then next time, we're gonna do it without rule. Now, go all the way down. It's late. Sorry. So, Shavasana. Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. But just for the first moments, I want you to feel the accomplishment. I want you to feel good because you did all those kind of different poses today. Because yeah, we were supported, whatever, they were hard, they were physical. And we worked both on a physical level and on a mental one. So feel that you are strong on a deep level. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Hands in Inanamaya Drochin Mudra. Close your eyes. Relax your face, your shoulders, your arms, and all the muscles that are not needed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.